Ty here. Welcome to Big Money Bets, where we help you with sports betting each and every day. On today's episode, I'm going to break down the NBA slate and give you my thoughts on each game and the side I'm choosing to lay my money with. Today we have 8 games on the board. Let's sweep the books and take Vegas down. Let's go! Now, yesterday I went 5 for 8 on the day, and today I'm hoping to go 8 for 8. So let's get straight into it. First game up, we have Utah Jazz 12-point home dog versus the Houston Rockets. Let's take a look at the injury report. Steven Adams listed as questionable. Eason, Finley Smith, Fred VanVleet, all listed as out. For the Houston Rockets. And for the Utah Jazz, Keontae George listed as questionable. Love, Niang, both listed as out. Both teams coming off an extended rest. Utah Jazz hasn't played since Monday, November 24th. And for the Rockets, their last time playing was the 26th, being up on Golden State at home without Kevin Durant. Now, we all know Houston Rockets is the top 5 team in the league today, the best offensive team in the NBA. The Utah Jazz is a young team, only 5 games on the year, only 5 wins on the year. But one thing I noticed, beating Jazz at home by double digits, at home, I don't know. On the road, you can do it all day. But to go into Utah and to beat the Jazz by 12 points, this Rockets team is good. If anyone could do it, it's definitely them. But I'm not taking my chances and hoping that happens. Keep an eye on the injury report. If Keontae George plays, Utah Jazz technically the scorer, I'm all over the Utah Jazz, and I'm taking that 12 points in my back pocket with the home dogs. Next game up, we have Cleveland Cavaliers, 7-point home favorite versus the Boston Celtics. Celtics are on a back-to-back after losing, but covering the spread versus the Timberwolves. Let's take a look at the injury report. For Boston, Tatum's out, and for the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jared Allen, Lonzo Ball, Sam Merrill, Larry Nance, and Matt Strus are all listed as out. Craig Porter listed as questionable. I usually don't take the Cavs to win by a big number, especially versus a decent team like the Boston Celtics. But Boston Celtics coming off that tight battle with the T-Wolves. I expect them to come in this game like wounded animals. Having to travel from Minnesota, play the Wolves, now travel to Cleveland to play the Cavaliers. Not a good spot for them. Not a good spot for the Boston Celtics at all. I'm leaving a 7 with the Cleveland Cavaliers to cover the spread. Next game up, we have New York Knicks, 8-point home favorite versus Toronto Raptors. Raptors on a back-to-back. Let's take a look at the injury report. For the Raptors, RJ Barrett is out. For the Knicks, OG Anunoby and Landry Shamet are both out. Raptors, we took them yesterday to beat the Hornets by 7. It was up 12 with 6 minutes left. Went 5 minutes scoreless. Scoreless for 5 minutes. Helping the Hornets to fight back, crawl back, and they sent it to overtime. And then eventually blitzed the Toronto Raptors in overtime. Now you got to travel to New York after losing to the Hornets and Charlotte in overtime to face the Knicks. I'm all over the Knicks. I like the Raptors, but that's a lot to ask for them. Give me the Knicks. I'm laying the 7 here in this one. Next game up, we have the Philadelphia 76ers, 1-point home favorite versus the Atlanta Hawks. Let's take a look at the injury report for the Hawks. Trae Young is listed as out. For the Sixers, Draymond, VJ Edgecombe listed as questionable. Embiid and Wofford is listed as out. With that being said, I'm on the Sixers. Sixers money line is the pick here. This is need a home win for the home crowd. It's been a while. Last time they won at home was November 17th versus the Clippers. Today we're currently November 30th, so yeah, it's been a while. Hawks is coming off a loss versus the Wizards. They got blitzed by the Wizards and actually got smacked by the Wizards. But yeah, this is a team that Hawks is the team that gives the Sixers a shot to break their home losing streak, and I expect them to do so today. So give me the Sixers money line here in this one. Next game up, we have Portland Trail Blazers, 11-point home dogs versus Oklahoma City Thunders. Let's take a look at the injury report. Blazers are banged up. Donovan Clayton, the young star big man, listed as questionable. Scoot, Drew, and Thibault all listed as out. And for OKC, man, they got Jalen Williams back. Good to see him back in OKC. Only one loss without your number 2 option. Shay's insane. Hearthstone topic, both out. But okay, see, I told y'all, Blazers and Jazz, man, they may suck, but to come to Portland to beat them by double digits is a tough thing to do. Now, Blazers worry me a bit because they don't have a natural point guard out there. Scoot and Drew Holiday both hurt. But still, if you're going to give me 11 points in my back pocket with the Blazers, I'm gonna take it. So give me the Blazers 11-point home dogs versus OKC here in this one. Next game up, we have Minnesota Timberwolves, 4-point home favorite versus San Antonio Spurs. T-Wolves on the back-to-back played Boston, but they didn't cover the spread, but got the W. Let's take a look at the injury report. T-Wolves fully healthy. For the Spurs, Castle, Wemby are both listed as out. I don't like the spot for the T-Wolves. No travel, but they're on the back-to-back. The Spurs team got some fight in them. Spurs may win this game outright, but to be on the safe side, I'm going to take the Spurs plus 3.5 in my back pocket. But they get the T-Wolves. They barely cover Spurs at home on a regular night. I'm not going to take a chance on the back-to-back. Like I said, I took Boston yesterday, and T-Wolves couldn't cover at home. But they got the W. So I expect them to fight in this one, but overall, I think the Spurs will keep this one close. So give me the 3.5 points in my back pocket with the San Antonio Spurs. Next game up, we have Sacramento Kings, 3-point home dogs versus the Memphis Grizzlies, aka Memphis Hustle. Let's take a look at the injury report. Clark, Jerome, Morant, Pippen, and Small listed as out. Shooting Sabonis listed as out for the Kings. Kings, man, ever since they got Keegan Murray back, they've been hooping. Got a shooter who can spread the floor. But DeMar, Westbrook, much need help. And Grizzlies, they just keep scrapping and crawling. They keep scrapping and crawling their way to victories without Ja Morant. Last game, they had the Pelicans. Pelicans up by 17. Let the Grizz scrap and claw their way back into the game. Took it to overtime, ended up beating the spread. So yeah, man, Grizz, man, they fight. They'll backdoor you in a heartbeat and beat your spread. But with that being said, I'm on the Kings at home. I like the way they look since the return of Keegan Murray. So let me get the 3 points in my back pocket with the Kings. Last game of the day, we have Los Angeles Lakers, 16-point home favorite versus the New Orleans Pelicans. Let's take a look at the injury report. Hawkins, Murray, Poole, all listed as questionable. Jones, Murray listed as out. And for the Lakers, LeBron James listed as questionable and Smart listed as doubtful. LeBron listed as questionable because this is the front end of a back-to-back. So he may play, he may not. He may play this game and start next game. He may start this game, play the next game. You never know with these coaches. But let's get straight to this. I'm probably the only person who thinks the Lakers will win a championship this year. I'm not high on them. They're such a good team this year. Only team I could truly see knocking off OKC. With that being said, I'm not laying those 16 points with the Lakers. I don't care who the other team is. Give me the Pelicans plus 16 in my back pocket. And there you have it. All 8 games covered. Yesterday I went 5 for 8. And hopefully today we're going 8 for 8. Comment the favorite spread you like and dislike. Give this video a thumbs up and smash the subscribe button. Peace.